Are grocery prices really coming down? Let's discuss. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another coffee rant with Dano and Frank, our Patriot Bald Eagle. So, are grocery prices really coming down? Some in some areas, not in most areas. Okay, I know that sounds a little confusing. If you have to get your coffee together or whatever beverage you deem necessary, go ahead and do that now. It's going to be a lengthy discussion. We have a lot to talk about here as I have been in and out of the grocery stores all throughout the week. Had an opportunity to visit a couple different places like Aldi and Target and Walmart and Kroger, all these places where we've been hearing that prices are coming down. Now, we've seen some price decreases, not to the amount of what they've gone up to in the last couple years. Okay. Now, one thing that I noticed is I went in these different stores off camera. Okay. I did this all off camera and I checked a lot of different things with some of the prices on items that people always ask about for on the channel. Things like tuna, different meats. We know meat isn't coming down. We know beef prices are not coming down, at least not yet. Okay, as a matter of fact, we expect them to go up even a little higher. I plan on visiting like Sam's Club and Costco and some big box stores as we go along here. But so I went to Aldi today. I do have a video coming out tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. And the one thing I noticed, because Aldi was one of the big ones. Aldi was one of the big ones that was saying they were dropping a lot of prices. Now, I did see a lot of Aldi Saver deals, mostly 10 to 20 cent price decreases. Okay, but the funny thing that I noticed and the real draw in was the chicken. The chicken is 99 cents a pound for the family pack of drum legs, and the chicken breast is down, for the family pack, is down to $2.19 a pound. This is enough. Okay, this is enough to where I can see, okay, somebody tells me that, I'm going to race to Aldi and get that deal. Chances are you're going to look at a lot of the other sales and want to participate in some of those deals as well, because even 10 cents off at Aldi is a good deal, right? Because Aldi has cheap prices. Now, with produce, I noticed there were some good produce prices as well, okay? But a lot of these things, a lot of the common everyday items were about the same price as they always are. And if there was an Aldi Saver deal, it was 10 cents. Okay, now I like Aldi, don't get me wrong. But this is a main point that I'm leading up to in this story tonight, okay? Because we have all these places that continuously are saying that they're dropping prices. So we have Walmart, where some of their produce prices have dropped. Not many of them, but a few. Enough to have up front to where someone would go into Walmart. If you're a weekly Walmart grocery shopper, you walk into Walmart, depending on what part of the country you live in right now. And some of the produce prices have dropped. However, you go and look at some things like, and they're all up front. It's like the limes. Everybody by now has probably noticed that limes and lemons and these kind of things have been ridiculously overpriced. Okay, well, now they're selling them, they're 38 cents a piece. Now Walmart's selling them for 25 cents a piece. They call it a rollback offer. Okay, these are things like a lot of this time of year, people are getting different kinds of adult beverages and things and adding limes to them. So people who do these things are going to notice this right away, right? You're going to go in there and be like, wow, this really dropped in price. You may skip over some of the other things that have gone up ridiculous in price. Like, let's say grapes. Grapes for over $3 a pound at Walmart for green grapes. I mean, that's absolutely crazy. And you look at one like Kroger, and it's the same price, and you see at Walmart where it's butting up right to that next regular price right now. And this is why I always bring up Kroger, because Kroger is the most expensive store, at least around here in Cincinnati, that you can shop at, where you can save the most money. Because if you're buying up the sales and you're buying the deals as we see them, if you can wait until the next sale and stock up on the things, you will save the most money at Kroger. I guarantee it. I've been doing it for years. Right now, if there are specific items that you always buy, and if you're not looking for all those different little knickknacks and things like that all the time, Aldi is a good option, okay? I didn't want to Aldi is just fresh in my mind because I noticed a lot of things at Aldi today that we're going to go into here later. Now, I'm going to talk about Target for a minute. Now, Target had came in and claimed that they were dropping thousands of products in price. And I will say that is the most noticeable. Target, out of all the stores that I have been to in the last few weeks, that is the most noticeable. Now, Target does, I know some people have mixed feelings with Target. Some people love Target, some people hate it. I feel like that's the same with any store or anything these days. But what I noticed at Target was significant price drops. Now, whether they were charging a fortune before and maybe they were able to work out different deals with different things, but it's not just food that I've noticed at Target. Okay, I've noticed comparable prices to Walmart on like clothing. And I know some people say that clothing is better at Target. You know what? Honestly, I think Walmart is just as good. It just depends. But I don't know. I like cheaper shirts. I get my collared shirts that have been lasting for years and I pay $15, $20 for them. They've been the same price for years. As a matter of fact, I think some of that stuff has dropped in price. But these are the kind of things we're noticing, the massive price decreases at Target. I didn't really notice that today at Aldi. What I noticed was a lot of red stickers, a lot of Aldi Saver deals that weren't even worth me bending over to check the price. Okay? I mean, I hurt my back. And it was kind of the point that I'm getting at is a lot of these things that have decreased in price, a lot of it's on the bottom shelves. A lot of it's on stuff that I feel like most people don't buy on a regular basis. Now, as far as regular prices, if the regular prices change, this is why we always talk about the regular prices. Aldi has dropped some things in regular price. You can tell that by not seeing the red sticker and it being on the white sticker. The sticker that is the regular price, like their 4-pound bags of sugar. Price decrease on sugar, race to Aldi. It dropped 10 cents. Now, a common question that I get a lot on the channel here is, there's two questions that I get. One, what do I like better, Aldi or Walmart? And Dano, which one is cheaper, Aldi or Walmart? Well, basis on the products that Aldi sells, Aldi is always a little bit cheaper. When it comes to produce, especially when it comes to produce and meat, but even canned goods, pet food, okay, we'll even go beyond that. Let's talk like Savorites brand, Benton's, like crackers and stuff like that, or Savorites crackers, and then some other brands like Simply Nature compared to maybe some... Now, Simply Nature, like organic, is a much cheaper option, okay, than like some other organic products. One could argue, though, that Simply Nature really isn't as good as some other organic products. Some people said that on the channel. That's not me saying that. But when you compare a lot of Aldi brands or brands that work with Aldi that are being sold at Aldi, Aldi is always cheaper. Always. I actually explain that a little bit in the video tomorrow. I start talking about something because it's just like the simplest things. I actually start breaking it down. What's cheaper at Aldi than Walmart? Now the question, which one do I like better? I feel like I'm a mixed bag on that one. I like Walmart and Aldi. I love a lot of great value products. I'm not a fan of any of their canned goods. I would definitely take Great Value beans over those Dakota Pride beans. But I love the fire roasted tomatoes and the canned tomatoes of Happy Harvest at Aldi. And there's some other Aldi products I like, and there's Great Value products that I like too. I feel like I can't pick one. The one that I probably shop at more is Walmart. Okay, but as far as like if I'm going for produce or meat, I'm going to Aldi. if I had to pick one for that, now I understand that's not going to be the same answer for everyone, okay? Because Aldi sources out pretty much like any store, any local store of yours, most likely is going to local out fresh meats and dairy, okay? I feel like as far as dairy goes, yeah, sure, Walmart's fine. Great value milk, eggs, stuff like that. That's fine. But whatever meat Walmart is getting, and it is not the same as Sam's Club. It is not. It is not the same quality. I know somebody was saying that the other day, but no, it is not. It is not the same quality. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, our Aldi, we're big. Got a lot of cattle raisers here in Ohio. The meat quality at our Aldi has always been fantastic. A lot cheaper. The quality's better than our Walmart. So, and it could be different from where you live. But anyway, going back to the prices here, this is kind of what I think we all knew was going to happen, right? You have these companies saying that these prices are coming down. We're going to lower the prices for you because it's summertime and we want you to get out there and have fun and you deserve it. You know what instantly came to my brain was that, okay, you're talking about summertime. We're going to see some sales on charcoal. We're going to see some sales on like tents and camping chairs and stuff like that. And maybe we're not seeing sales on steaks, are we? I mean, we did for Memorial Day, but that's over. And who knows? We'll find deals here and there. That's why we talk about, again, buying up the sales when we see them, especially if you have some extra freezer space, because who knows, right? Nobody knows. Now, how Aldi was able to get the chicken down, because I do believe Kirkwood chicken is Tyson. I believe it is. I believe it. And when you try and look it up, it's hard to find. They do a good job of hiding that. But I do believe it's Tyson chicken. And how they're able to get that for so cheap. Well, look at Sam's Club. We know that Members Mark chicken is Tyson. And they sell their chicken legs for 98 cents a pound. Now, it's been a while. I do believe that the Members Mark chicken breasts are $2.68 a pound. Okay, the family packs. Well, they're all family packs at Sam's Club, but I'm curious to see if that has gone down as well. Okay, Tyson's been getting a lot of heat lately for a lot of different plant closures, losing jobs, different things like this. And a lot of people are catching on to that. And people are really starting to dig down the rabbit hole of the internet to see which products are actually Tyson and which aren't. Right, because, a place that is constantly shooing off jobs for people, it's pretty frustrating. But anyway, we're just talking about prices here, aside from the fact of where they come from. It's like I understand the economy is in shambles right now. A lot of people are searching for the best prices no matter what. Right? I mean, and Tyson still does a major business. I mean, they're like the leading chicken leaders in America. I mean, it is what it is. We like Meyer chicken. Meyer sources their chicken out from Tennessee, private owners, which is pretty awesome considering we did see some Meyer way deep down in southern Kentucky. And I think there was one in Tennessee too. So I don't know. I don't know if Meyer is expanding, which I hope they are, because Meyer is great quality. It's a little pricey, kind of like Publix in a way. As a matter of fact, I've even had viewers that watch our Meyer videos and say, wow, I felt like I was at Publix. It feels like Publix. It really does. From the quality of their produce. There was a while there where Meyer was kind of, I don't know, like they were getting some bad produce from some areas. But Meyer seems like it has gotten back on track of getting good produce, maybe dealing with, different maybe some farmers weren't getting good crops or something. I don't really know, but I do know from what I buy at Meyer, and it's been getting better. The meat quality, the steak quality, the hamburger, the chicken is really good at Meyer. It's really good. It tastes like you got it from a mom and pop place. It's like they still cut it up for you. They'll cut it fresh if you want, even though all their stuff is fresh, they'll still do it, and they don't mind doing it. At least at our Meyer, they don't. They love their job, and that's something that is hard to find these days where people love their jobs. But anyway, and that's the thing too. Meyer, I feel, has really been struggling with getting prices down. I think they're kind of banking on everybody just trusting in their product. And, you know, they know that they can't get some of these prices down. And just, you know, people are buying their products because they know the quality's there. Now, Meijer does have some sales, but let's face it, they're not like what they used to be. They're not even close to what they used to be. Now, Meijer isn't as big as Aldi or Walmart or Kroger, right? But one could argue Meijer does have the best quality. Also, Publix as well. I did a video down in Pigeon Forge at Publix, and I will say everything looked gorgeous. Like, the fruit looked like it, you know, the fruit and vegetables looked like it could have been in a magazine. I mean, it was absolutely gorgeous. Pricey, but top of the line, right? And, you know, as we go along here, you know, I'm going to continue to check the best prices. Make sure you're subscribed to our channel. Hit that bell notification so that when we have our store videos pop up as well, you can check those out as I take you through the stores to try and find the best deals out here. Because you'd be surprised how much our stores do compare with each other. Like, I've always compared Meijer to Publix. Aldi and Walmart, minus dairy, meats, and produce, all the products are about the same price. I was down in Sarasota, Florida. Then I went to Orlando, Florida. And then somewhere along the line, I think I was it Clearwater? No. I've been to a few different Publix. Or I've been to a few different Aldi in Florida. And usually around like touristy areas, high dollar, expensive areas. Jessica has family in Sarasota, so when we go down there, I do some videos down at some of the stores. But all of the canned goods and everything at Aldi, the pasta, the canned vegetables, a lot of the frozen products, the red bag chicken was $7.99 in Sarasota, the same price it is up here. Canned goods at the time when I was in Sarasota were 58 cents a can. And I remember they had gone up from 49 cents a can. You guys remember that? 49 cents a can to 58 cents a can, which was the same price at Walmart. And we were saying, wow, they're really tailing Walmart. Well, Aldi kind of beat them out on this last price increase as Walmart went up to 64 cents a can for the cheapest vegetables. When I go to the lowest price, I'm talking about corn, green beans, and peas. Okay. Now, Aldi now is at 63 cents a can, keeping them a penny cheaper than Walmart. And I saw a lot of products today at Aldi that were cheaper than Walmart, kind of proving my answer here. So please check that out. Plus, we go over a lot of different things at Aldi. And again, don't get me wrong, I love Aldi. And even with all the red tags of just 10 cents, it's frustrating when you're looking at all these different tags and you're like, that's only 10 cents off, right? Now, is that gonna, I feel like a lot of these products are gonna make you feel good of something that you buy where it's like, well, I was gonna buy this anyway, I'm happy to save 10 cents on it, right? But are you gonna buy this product that you normally wouldn't buy because it's 10 cents off? Probably not. Right? Unless you plan on just saving it for later or something. Now, you know, there are some little bit of better deals. They have some okay deals on coffee right now. They've got the Colombian Beaumont for $7.99 on sale, Oldie Saver deal. And then they got the Classic Roast for $7.49, right? But it's 50 cents off. Excuse me. And they got the smaller cans of the decaf for $3.99. So a few okay deals. They got the Barissimo little small bags, which I like the donut store. That's pretty good. They're on an Aldi Saver deal for $4.19, down from $4.39, which some of these things we have seen some significant price decreases in the past. Because if you remember, those same bags of coffee were $4.59 not that long ago. And as much as and I've talked about these as we've gone along. Right? It's just when you come out and you're all over the media and you're saying, oh, we're dropping all these prices. We're dropping all these prices. And the first 20 items that I go into Aldi and look at, and it's like they're on ground level and I'm only saving 10 cents. Chances are you're only going to get those. Like, I bet half the people out here, and I'm not sure, I'm just guessing, probably more than half, see that red sticker and like, oh, well, I was going to buy these peanuts anyway. Right, and then you come to find out it was only 10 cents off. But I'm not kidding. Like, most of the items that I was looking at that most people on the channel always comment on for me to check out were on the bottom shelves. And it's like, you really have to get down there to see how much you're really saving. You see the big price, right? You can see that from eye level. But you really got to get down there to see how much you're actually saving, and I wonder how many people are actually paying attention to that. That is why you have Dano. Dano makes sure that you know what you're paying for, what you know you're saving, okay? Now, like I said before, okay, let's not go off of the, okay, if it's a product that you don't normally buy, or if it's a product that you always buy, then you're just going to be happy to get it anyway. You see the red stick, you're like, cool, throw it in the cart. It's like, it doesn't really matter, right? Like the peanuts, the honey roasted, big jars of peanuts and the honey roasted peanuts, they're $2.29 regular price. On sale for $2.19. Boy, I really had to get down there to see what the regular, and the only reason, I know what the regular prices are. I know pretty much every product. Anywhere. But they've been changing, and I've been checking all these religiously because I want to see what the regular prices are. So I'm having to get down here to check out all the different regular prices to see if those have come down, right? Now, I had a feeling when I saw them for $2.19, I'm like, well, then that's a 10-cent decrease. Okay, but I also wanted to make sure that they didn't go up to like $2.39. Because if the regular price is going up and it's on sale, well, that sale could last for 2 months. I still want to know what the regular price is. That is what keeps that's what keeps products in check. That is how the people keep products in check. Because when you see the regular price so high, right, and this is maybe somewhat trickery by stores, they raise the price up so high, and then you see that. Look at what we're seeing with coffee now. I said this was going to happen a year ago, and look where we are. We are seeing regular prices on coffee, for the most part, stay the same. What is happening, though? You're paying more for it than you ever have. You know why? Because the sale prices are going up. When I saw those coffee pods of Folgers that everybody always asks me about, not as much anymore. People probably quit buying them because they've gotten so expensive. They're $10.99 a pack. $8.99 on sale now. That is the highest sale price I've ever seen on them. Still cheaper, okay? Which at this point, you might as well get a membership to Sam's Club. I mean, they sell the 100 packs for a little over $40. You'll save a fortune. Even at $8.99, right? For a sale at Kroger. I mean, that's regular price at some places. Again, I say Kroger, most expensive place to shop at, where you can save the most money. Not so much in that case, though. Anyway, you know, I've really kind of, like, off camera, I haven't really talked about any of this stuff in any of the videos that I've done over the last week or two, because I've really kind of wanted to just barrel down in the research of, okay, out of all these places that I've gone to, and again, I'm going to say this, I know that Target has been building more and more grocery areas in their Target stores. And I know some people have mixed feelings with Target, and that's fine. That's fine. We have thousands of viewers on the channel that shop at Target for groceries. So, and a lot of people that have to because they don't have a Kroger or they have maybe a Publix that they can't afford, right? Target sells a lot of market pantry, good and gather products, a lot of products that have really come down in price. I mean, really come down, right? I mean, when I went to Target the other day, I was floored. I was like, I did a video on that. I mean, a lot of you guys have probably seen it. If not, it was about a week ago. Well, I'll try to put it right here. I'll put that Target video right here at the end of this video so you can click on that. Even if you don't shop at Target, you will want to check this out because you will be shocked that Target, out of all stores, has been the one that has dropped the most prices. I was floored. I was like, this is crazy. Like, how can Target do this? Okay? But none of these other stores can. Now, I've seen some okay rollback offers at Walmart lately. I stocked up on the cheese, right? It's $1.92 on a rollback offer, normally $2.22. Or maybe it was $1.98. Anyway, the but the only one, there's always something. There's always something that really sticks out to me at any store. And it's usually one item that most people always talk about on the channel. What is one that we always get comments on? Chunk chicken breast. Nobody even talks about Swanson anymore. Have you noticed? I know a lot of people notice the comments. A lot of people comment on other comments. Nobody talks about Swanson anymore. It's either Great Value, Members Mark, Kirkland brand from Costco, Brookdale from Aldi. Nobody's talking about Swanson anymore. Why? Because it's ridiculously overpriced. It has been for well over a year. We have places that are trying to sell it for an outrageous price. Somebody asked me the other day if I do some research to see if it's actually the manufacturer that is overcharging, if it's the company that's overcharging. Is it greed? It's both, okay? I'll just lay that to it's both parties, okay? But I will say this. Whoever's making Swanson chunk chicken breast, it's it's the manufacturer's fault. Because that stuff that's overpriced everywhere. And Brookdale's better, in my opinion. Brookdale. I get the Members Mark. Okay, Members Mark spent $12 for 6 of them. The same 12.5-ounce cans. I be honest with you, Brookdale, they're very similar. If you're adding things to it, cut up pickles, onions, stuff like that, or, whatever, chicken salad, it doesn't make too much of a difference. Brookdale is $2.75 a can for the same 12.5-ounce can at Aldi. And it's great. So if you don't have Members Mark, or, if you don't have Costco, or if you don't have Sam's Club, don't worry. Go to Aldi. Brookdale is delicious. It is great. $2.75 a can. Also, great value. I'll be honest with you, I wasn't a huge fan of the Great Value Chunk Chicken Breast, but I know a lot of you are, and especially for some of those prices. $5 for 2 cans. What is it? $8.36? Or wait a minute. Was it $9.36 that went down? I think it's it came down in price. $8.36, I believe it is, for the 4-pack cans. And it's okay. It's okay. It's not the best. And honestly, I would pick Brookdale or Members Mark or Costco, Kirkland brand over that. Or Brookdale. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's not my favorite. But anyway, it's the one thing that I've noticed at Walmart. That was my whole point. Was that it's like, out of all the grocery products at Walmart, that's the only one that you can get me to stick. Someone who does this every day, someone who does this for a living, that is the only product that you have caught my eye for groceries at Walmart. Isn't that sad? It really is. That's the glaring one. There's little ones scattered throughout. There's little price things that I notice where it's like, oh, okay, well, it's all right. That's still the best deal, right? And it's the thing that people notice the most. And I guess part of the point that I'm getting to, Walmart knows this. Walmart knows this. Probably from how much they sell. It doesn't even have to be how much they sell in that specific store. It could be how much they sell total. And they're like, we're going to drop this price. And we'll raise this. We'll drop this price. And then we'll raise this, and this. What we see all the time. So all these people that have been saying that they're dropping prices, we're seeing some. We're seeing some at Aldi. But I'll tell you what is going up in price? Now, I focused mostly today on things that have dropped in price. I sound like a broken record, though, as we go around saying, oh, there's 10 cents off, 10 cents off, 10 cents off. Whoa, this one's 40 cents off. Buy that. Anyway, just... Are prices dropping? No, they're not. I speak firmly in that. Prices are not dropping. We're seeing a little bit of sales for a little while. We're seeing some sales. We're seeing some drops that can go up just at any point in time. We always talk about regular prices. those can go up just as fast as they tear the stickers down for the sales. I mean, that's why we always talk about stocking up on the sales as you see them, so you don't miss out on some of the good deals. We will see some good deals as we go along here. You know, we'll be going to Meijer on my... Missed Meijer last week. We were in Tennessee. And we'll be going to Meijer this week. We're going to check out everything with Meijer. We're going to be going to Kroger. I got Aldi coming out tomorrow. I just went to Walmart, so if you missed that video, check it out. But I'm going to leave the Target video right here at the end of this, because I think people need to look. If anybody else is, you know, if people need to look at this and say, you know what, maybe we need to step up our game. Maybe Kroger, maybe Walmart, maybe Aldi. Aldi, I feel, is doing as much as they can. They're a much smaller store, and they're all grocery. Okay, I don't think Aldi is going to really be able to handle any more price decreases, or they're going to start losing money because people are making more money, things are costing more. I can't see Aldi being able to really cut prices like Target did. And I could see some other places, though, working out different deals because of how much they're going to be saving at some other places. Because we're not talking, you know, people say Target, I feel like they think clothes, they think this, they think that. What about pet food? What about frozen food? What about the Good and Gather products that are completely legit? Good quality products that are getting cheap or cheaper. That have always been cheap, really. But now we're seeing a big difference. And there's like a shift in products that people should push. Push this. Feel free to share our message of this video with all of your social media, all of your friends and family, because the main goal is to help save you as much money as possible. Me and Jess are. You know, we save as much as we can on food, always buying up the sales as we see them so that we don't overspend. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Watch this video. Watch this video right here, Target. If you have not seen it, I know a lot of our viewers have, but this is what needs to happen to all these other stores. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great night.